I finally found time to take a walk around and inside video of my Smart 450 that I have for sale. This is the front of it. It is a 2005 Smart 450. There's very few Smart 450s around, and there certainly aren't any that are in this condition with these miles other than my other Smart 450. So let me give you a quick walk around and then I'll go in close. This is different than the Smart 451 model, which came out in 2008. This is the 2005. This car was completely designed, built, and engineered by Mercedes, including the engine, which is the turbocharged engine. The Smart 451 had a Mitsubishi engine in it, and the generation after that had a Renault engine in it. So this is the only one with a true smart car Mercedes experience. The car is in great condition. Everything works perfectly. I try to keep my cars very clean, including the inside of the rims. I'm going to assume that you're somewhat familiar with smart cars, so I'm not going to go over everything that there is about a smart car. This is the interior of the back. The engine, as you might know, is under here. I'm not going to take it apart, but it's perfect. And as you can see, it's a convertible. I'll take the convertible top down momentarily. I purchased this car about a year and a half ago, and it had about maybe 3,000 miles on it. Now it has 9,000 miles and change. I use it as my daily driver. And then I have my other smart car in there, which is my more or less collector smart car that I take to smart car shows. Here's the interior, which again is like new. Everything in the car is stock, except for this radio, which apparently when they brought them over here, they came with this radio when they were converted by a California car company to US specs. So they have the miles per hour on there rather than kilometers. It has a US VIN, it's titled in Florida. This one has an ashtray here. These things you can buy more of them and put them on there. You can do ashtrays or storage trays. I have the cup holder down here. You can put 2 more on there. It has pockets to hold things. The seats are in perfect condition. All the upholstery is in perfect condition. And I'll put the roof down. That is the mileage on it right now. This is the roof halfway down. As you can see, it just opens on rails. It will go all the way down. You just have to hold the key and push the button for the roof to go down, and it makes a click, and then this part of it's manual. And to put it up, you just push this back up, and then it goes back up. These rails on the side, if you don't know, these come off, and then the top's completely open, and those rails go into this compartment here where the buttons are in the back, and that's where they store. And then you have a completely open top convertible. I rarely do that because the way that it is, no wind hardly comes in, and if it rains I can put the top up very quickly, but there are times where I take the entire thing off and have the car completely open. When I purchased the car, I took it to a European car repair facility that I typically use and had them change out every fluid in the car, change out the spark plugs in the car, every filter in the car. I put on brand new tires. So these tires probably have about 3,000 miles or 4,000 miles or so on them. And had the car professionally detailed so that every single spot on the car would be clean, and then I maintained it after that with occasional professional details in between. Other than that, there's not much to say except it is a museum quality example of a Smart 450.